Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Enrique, aka Big E's Comics, coming at you with another contest video. That's right, we got a contest video for SemperFi Comic Guy. If you guys have not checked out SemperFi Comic Guy, I don't know what rock you guys are living under. This dude is just a very generous dude. He just does a whole... I can't even explain. He just does everything, man. He'll show you hauls. He does trivia. He does live shows. He's very generous, always giving out acts of kindness to the community. He's just overall just a great dude. I have the privilege of speaking to him on the phone and speaking to him personally. And he's just a stand-up guy, man. Really good friend, man. Really good person. And he was also, he said that he's a veteran, and he also, fought for our freedoms. You know what I mean? So honor him in any way we can. And I just want to show support and do this contest video for him. And he actually has two contests going on right now, so I'm gonna combine both of them in one. And just in the interest of saving time, because these videos they do take long to load, so I'll just do it all together in one. So here we go. There's gonna be a link to SemperFi Comic Guy's channel also in the description below, so check him out if you haven't. I'm pretty sure you have. He's already hit over 500 subs, and congratulations on that, Vince, brother. You're doing it, man. You're doing your thing, man. Your channel's getting good. It is good, but it's growing, man. It's really getting up there, and that's all because of you, bro. All right, so here we go. First thing he wanted to know was, why is Spider-Man your favorite superhero? And I gotta be honest, he's not my favorite superheroes. You know what I'm saying? But I do like Spider-Man. I would say he's in my top three. My top three is, of course, is Batman, it's Superman, and then I would say Spider-Man if I had to pick a third one. And I do. I was gonna show a Batman book. I was gonna show my New 52 one, but I wanted to show my Golden Age Superman. Every time I get to show that off, I will, because I'm really proud of, having a book, that old from the Golden Age. So I show it off. And then I wanted to show you this book. It's not a Spider-Man title book, but it's still Spider-Man. It's a famous Spider-Man, cover. Secret Wars number 8. This one is a 9.2 white pages, newsstand edition. And the reason I'm really proud of this grade here is because this is my first wall book I bought from back in the day, back in the 90s. I bought this book when I first started, working after school, in junior high school, and I had it with me all these years. Everywhere I moved to Florida, back I brought it back and forth with me. And when I started to grade, I was like, let me see what this book comes out at. I didn't press or anything, and it came back at a 9.2 with white pages. I was freaking happy as hell, because that just goes to show, I've only changed the bag that it was originally in maybe twice in my time, and I bought this back in like 91. So how many years is that already? From 1991 to 2016, talking 20-something years. You know what I mean? And for it to still come in that condition, I'm just happy that it came in that condition. I was blown away, and this one, of course, you guys know, last year I bought this book, Golden Age Superman, Action Comics 82, from what is it, 1945. Amazing, and presents well. It's a 3.0 because there's a little split on the spine right here, and that staple is almost detached. So that's why, if that wouldn't be there, this book, I guarantee you, would have been at least a 5.5. That's how nice it looks, but I'm happy with it. It looks good. So these guys are my favorite because I grew up on the cartoons. That's what got me into comic books. The first set of cartoons I used to watch was the Super Friends. I watched those when I was a kid, and I loved Superman in it. I loved the way he, his powers, his flying. He had a million, he was just unbeatable. So I liked it. As a kid, it's all about fantasy, and that's what drew me to him. And another one of my favorite cartoons growing up was Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. That's the first Spider-Man cartoons that I watched, and I loved Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. To me, that was the shit. I used to look forward to it every Saturday. You would wait all week for that one little 30-minute episode, and that's what made me love these characters, and that's what actually got me into collecting comics in the first place, because after the cartoon, you wanted more, and how do you get more of this? Well, you read comics, and that's what got me into collecting, and to me, I never felt like I can relate to these characters, because it's just what attracted me, what lured me to them is actually the fantasy aspect of superheroes, you know, just being in an imaginary world where you can do whatever you want. You know, you can fly, you can shoot laser beams out your eyes, or you can swing around New York City with spider webs. You know, so that's what, you know, that's how I looked at it. That's how I related. I related to the fantasy aspect of it, you know, and that's why I love these characters, you know. Batman's also in my top 3. You guys know that already. And Batman's cool because, you know, he's a regular human, but you know what? He has money, which we all want, you know. But what makes Batman cool is just all the gadgets that he has. You know, he just can pull everything out that utility belt. He has all the vehicles, the fancy Batmobile. He has motorcycles. He has the Batwing. He has a Batboat, Batcopter. He has Bat everything. You know, so how can you not like that? You know, and another thing that I like about, especially with Spider-Man and Batman, that they share in common is that they both have a great rogues gallery. And honestly, I can't choose which one is better. Does Spider-Man have the better villains, or does Batman have the better villains? Because I like all of them, you know. And the only thing, Batman does have my favorite villain, which is the Joker. But Spider-Man has a whole bunch of, you know, villains: Mysterio, Rhino, Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, Venom, Carnage. It's just endless. And Batman has the Riddler, the Joker, Catwoman, Bane. It's endless. Also, just, you know, the amount of villains that these guys have, and you know, no a hero's only as good as the villain. You know, so that's another reason why I like these 3 guys, you know. So I really can't pick one over another, you know. Because I don't have an exact one favorite. I like all of them. You know what I mean? So, and I try to get as many Silver Age Book of 03 as I can, you know. So that's the reason why I like Spider-Man. You know, he's the same reason I like Superman, the same reason I like Batman. All 3 of them the same to me. You know, so I hope Vince, I hope you're okay with that. But I had to be truthful. I can't just pick. I can't say Spider-Man is my favorite for the sake of the video, because he's not my favorite. He is one of my favorite, but you know, I have a top 3. I couldn't pick just one. You know, so hope you guys enjoyed that part of the video. Now we're gonna get into part 2. Part 2, SemperFi wanted you to shout out 5 channels that are under 100. So I made a list. right there, bam. All right, so these guys here, this list here is not done in any particular order. So we just start with number 1 is 502 Comic Guy. 502 Comic Guy is under 100. He doesn't have 100 subs yet. He first started at an Instagram. That's where I think I met him at. He was called 502 Sports Guy. And then he, you know, he used to watch my photos and say, I like this photo, I like that comic. And, you know, I would tell him, yo, make a video if you have, you know, whatever. I would watch or whatever. And he did. He made a video, and he's made a few videos already. He probably got about like 10 videos up already. And he's also part of the Comic Fanatics Facebook page also. He joined it. His name is Chad. He's a really cool guy, really not knowledgeable too much in comic books. He's learning a lot, but he's very knowledgeable when it comes to sports cards. So if you guys are into sports cards, that's the man to talk to. You know, he's offered his services to you, you know, on his channel many times. So check him out. There's gonna be a link in the description below to his channel. The next one is Airborne Sapper comic fan. He's also fairly new. He comments on my videos. I see him comment on other videos. He joins the chats. He loves pops. He does just, you know, he does a little range of different type of videos. And you could tell, you could see the smile on his face. He loves the hobby. He loves the comics. And, you know, it's always good to watch videos when you can see that the people actually enjoy the books and they get excited about it. It makes you excited. That's how I feel. I feel if I'm excited about the book, you're going to be excited about the book, you know? So he definitely does that. So please check his channel out. There's going to be a link in the description below. Also, number 3 is Cubano's Comics. Cubano's Comics is also fairly new, fellow Latino. He's been picking up a lot of the Rebirth stuff. He also has a contest going on, so please check his channel out. As a matter of fact, because since he has a contest, the link that I'm gonna leave is gonna be to his contest video, so you guys could check him out, give him a sub. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. All right, so that's Cubano's Comics. The next one is my boy Jonathan Chulula, HOC Comix. HOC Comix, also fairly new channel. He's been doing it up there. He has some wonderful videos. You know, his editing is awesome. I like it. You know, he put together a couple of ethnic videos. You know, one for Cinco de Mayo, one for Latinos, and you know, a lot of Latinos in comics, you know, the different, you know, races and comics and all that. Awesome guy, really very generous. Also gave me a beautiful act of kindness, and I just can't talk. He's a really cool dude. Give him a sub. Let's get them up there to 100. going to be a link for his channel description below also. And last but definitely not least is Orlado Parles. And another cool guy. He's been subbed to me for a while. I've been subbed to him for a while. He does the longer videos. His videos are usually tend to be like 22 minutes to 30 minutes, but they're cool because Saturday mornings, that's what we do. You know, we get up, we eat our cereal, and we watch videos, you know. 'Cause I noticed that most people watch videos on the weekends because, you know, I guess we all work Monday through Friday, and that's the chance we get to watch videos, which is cool. And that dude, he does really good hauls, long hauls. He's a whole range of books, and I enjoy watching his vault videos. You know, he calls them the vault. Please check him out. The link to his channel is also going to be in the description below. And Vince, I just want to say thank you for putting these contests on. They're a fun way to get all of us to interact with each other, and that's what it's all about. You know, we all have, you seem like we all have our own different thing. You know, Vince does the whole Blast of the Stash with HOC Comix. I do my own thing now with New York Warriors chilling, but I also do comic talks and when I can with Marty at the Comic Book Fanatics, with Marty and Ray. But we're all together in this, you know. Even though we each do our own thing, we all everything just goes into one big circle. You know, everyone does their own thing, but we all meet in the same place. We meet on the Facebook pages, we meet on the talk shows, we meet on the chats, we meet in the comment sections of these videos, and that's what it's all about. And I'm so happy to see that the community has been in a positive, because there's been a lot of negativity back, you know, a few months ago, and even before that. You guys, especially a lot of new guys, there was just stuff that went on like a year ago, and just now it's just been real great. Everybody seems to be unified and on the same page. So yeah, so that's it. That's enough of me talking, enough of me blabbing. Check these guys out. Check out Vince, the SemperFi Comic guy. There's gonna be a link to all of them in my description. And until next video, peace.